Hello everyone, welcome to the new video, and in this video I'm going to show you how to set up a PHP server. So we are going to set up an Apache server, and we are going to install PHP in it and Composer in it, and then we are going to install the Symfony application, that is the Symfony 7 application, and we are going to install the API platforms of Symfony. So let's get started. Let's create a Docker file for this. So there is a Docker file. Okay, let's create this file. Now, once we created this file, let's add a PHP version for it. So I'll be hosting this application on Hostinger. So that is a shared hosting and it is using PHP 8.2.28. So I'm using the exact version. Okay. So next I'm going to install the dependencies. Okay, that I used to unzip the file, zip the file and run git command. So I'm going to use this. Okay. And I will give you all this code once in the description. So I will paste the link so you can get this code. So next what we are going to do is, next we are going to install the composer. So we are going to get the composer from the Docker and install it into our container. Okay, let's save this. Next, we are going to uh, copy the folder, that the contents from this folder src. We'll name it as backend so it's not confusing. Backend into, we are going to place it into the root of the working directory of the container, that is where www.html. This will be always be true. So I'm copying the content of the backend into this. So we will create this backend folder. Okay, then next we are going to set the working directory. Our working directory is this, where www.html, and these are the permissions. So we can read and write. So we are setting the permissions here. So let's save this file, and next let's create a docker compose YML file. Okay, let's create this file. So now this is the Docker version which I'm using, 3.8. Now next let's use the services. Okay, and let's use PHP Apache here, and then let's use build. So this should come under this. Okay, build will build into this current directory. Then our container name is 82 Apache. So we have set this name. Then our port is 8080. So localhost 8080, that will be this post, and the container post will be 80. Okay, and 8080 will be our local port. So here the build the application to the current directory. Then the container will be the PHP 82 Apache. That is the container name. This will 8080 port will be the local host port, and 80 will be the container host port. Okay, that will be the Docker host port. Okay, and volumes will mount the backend. So this will be backend. The volume will mount the backend directory into the where www.html. Okay, it will mount it to this when running the application. Okay, so once we do this, okay, we have set up the code. Now let's run our code. Now let's open the git bash here. Okay, let's open the git bash. So let me go to the file, docs. Okay, this is the app where we have created this, and show more options. So let's go to git bash, and once it is open, let's run this command. Okay, let's create a folder because it is searching for a backend folder. So let me create the new folder here, that is the backend. Okay, let me create a new folder that is backend. Okay, and we'll just remove this empty folder which is there. Okay, we have a backend folder. Now let's run that command back again. You can see that the Apache server and everything is set now. Okay, so if I run this localhost 88, so we can see that this is not loaded. So let's put backend here. Let's see if the container is running first. Okay, the container is not running yet. So let's see. Okay, so I have to rename the container, I think, because I'm already using this. My demo container or something, my Symfony container. Okay, let's save this and let's run this back again and see what is happening now. Okay, you can see that my container is now running. Okay, it is created Symfony API. Okay, my Symfony container. So this is running now. Okay, and if I access localhost 8080, it will give me. Okay, you can see that the server is already been set now, and we can see not found URL. Okay, so because nothing is there in the backend. So now what we are going to do is we are going to I'm just going to create a new file in the backend so that you know that my app is working. So I'm just going to create a new file here, and this will be index.php. Okay, so just to show you that the server is running fine, so php echo, I'm just going to put here h1 server running. Okay, so once I do this, I save this, and now if I run backend, okay, still I'm getting the same issue. Okay, there was some issue with my index file, so we directly load uh, localhost 8080, and because this is pointing to backend, okay, index.php on localhost 8080, it will load this. I've seen how to set up the PHP server, the Apache server with PHP installed in it. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to install the Symfony application. Okay, so I will go to Symfony boilerplate, how to get it. So this will be Symfony application skeleton. So I wanted a skeleton command for it. So let's go and check where we could get it. Okay, I'm going to copy this command here. Okay, and do not worry, I'm going to give all this code in the description so you can go ahead and use it. So now you can see my container is running. So I'm going to go inside this. Firstly, I'm going to delete all the files from the backend. That is, I'm going to delete this file, and okay, I've deleted this file. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to install it here in execute mode. You go here. I'm going to paste this command, and I want to install it in dot. Okay, I'm going to use dot. Okay, I think hopefully it gets created. Yes, it gets created in the backend folder. Now you can see that so it will download everything and then it will install it. Okay, you can see that the Symfony application has been installed, and now if we go and now if we put here, okay, localhost, okay, 8080, okay, and now if we run this, okay, this will, because the Symfony application is in the public directory, so we could public here, and we'll see that the application is now been loaded. Okay, you can see that the application is now loading. Okay, and we have a Symfony application on this. Okay, so now what we need to do is let's install the API platform. Okay, so let me go and search the platform code. So install API platform from Symfony. Okay, we'll go to this and we will use this. Okay, we are going to use this composer require API. Okay, so we are going to run this command here and install it. So I'm going to paste this here. Okay, composer not found. Okay, why it is giving me this error? I'm already inside the composer. Okay, I don't know why it gave me the error. So now it is installing all the API platform packages. Okay, so you can see that the API platform has been installed, and let's say no here. Okay, and now we have API platforms also installed. So if we go to the composer.json file, we can see that the API platform has been installed. Okay, now what we are going to do is let's see if everything is done here. It will clear. Okay, it would take some time, I think. Okay, now let's go ahead and open this, and we can put API here to check if it is working. We can see not found. So this is an issue that we would get because there is no htaccess file present in the public. Okay, so we need to provide an htaccess file here. So let's create an htaccess file. Okay, I think it is not done. Okay, it's done installing now. So now let's create an htaccess file. So that is a new file, that is the dot htaccess. Okay, then let's include this code in the htaccess file. Okay, and you save this, and do not worry, I will provide this code to you in the description. So now if I run this, so it would take some time and you will see the API platform that would run here now. Okay, so let us give it some time, and you can see that the API platform is successfully installed. Okay guys, so this is how you install the Symfony application from scratch and installing the API platform by modifying the htaccess file with Docker. So if you have any queries, put it in the comments and I'm willing to answer them. So thank you guys for watching.